Lost your mind again, I know you're ready to wake up. I'm back inside your head, I know it's frightening to give up. I won't beg for you, I won't tell you lies. I can see the truth, only black and white. I won't beg for you, I won't tell you lies. I can see the truth, only black and white. I can see the truth, only black and white. You lost your mind again, I know you're ready to wake up. I'm back inside your head, I know it's frightening to give up. I won't beg for you, I won't tell you lies. I can see the truth, only black and white. I won't beg for you, I won't tell you lies. I can see the
Guava's back again the second time tonight, and we've already had a banger of a series to kick us off today, so hopefully we get a second. This time we are staying around in Division 4, but we're kicking it out with Cursed Vendetta, and they are taking on, and please do bear with me because I'm going to say this wrong all series, but they're called Valkerya Esports. Again, I'm very sorry if I'm pronouncing that incorrect, but I am going with Valkyrie Esports. They have no team logo as far as I've been made aware, so I found one off Google for them, which is a Valkyrie, which is why I'm just going to call them Valkyrie Esports all night, because I'll get it wrong otherwise. I'm very sorry. It's a hard one to say. But here we go with the maps, ladies and gentlemen. We've got Septic, Ducky and Det coming in and screaming the way of Vendetta. Hey, Zep, a 9... Was it map 1? Mate, yeah, you were frying. It was just... Oh, bro, that game was so hard to keep up with. Like, I'm telling you, the game was so difficult to keep up with. I do apologise, man. I do try my best, you know I do. But I can only say sorry. Anyway, back to the game at hand, after I've apologised live on stream to the man, the myth, the legend, Zep. You've still got to tell me what you're having for dinner, because if anybody doesn't know Zep, he's the king of food and he's always got something good. So, the maps, Blackheart to kick things off. We haven't seen many Blackheart hardpoint games so far this season on my channel, so I'm excited for that one. Raid in game number 2, we always like a raid, search and destroy. Den Overload game number 3, and if we do go to the championship rounds, game 4 and 5, they are both going to be played out on Scar. So, a little bit of information for you guys. I don't know much about the Valkerya Esports team. Again, apologies if I'm saying it wrong, but I'll do it otherwise. So that's their name from Guava. If you wish to change it, go for it. But the point I do want to make is I don't know their side. I'm very intrigued to see what they're all about, and if they can come here and put a standpoint on this Cursed Vendetta side, I'll be very, very impressed, because this Cursed Vendetta side have picked up none other than Tulse himself, a Division 3 player whose team kind of disbanded and fell apart due to some unfortunate reasons, but he's now back kicking it in Div 4 with something to play for and some fun to be had. Hopefully we'll be seeing some big moments from that man in this series. We are still waiting for a lobby invite. We're just going to go ahead and join them and get ourselves in there anyway. Here we go. So, just let the guys know in the lobby that we are ready, and as are all of them, and Winder, who's here in the chat, is here in the game as well. Can't wait to see a bit of Winder POV. We do like that one. We've got WizX as well. And if you don't know WizX, you will by the end of this series. He's very, very good. I've played a few games of 8s and things like that with him, and he is a dominant figure on the map. And if he can be tonight, maybe he will help his side to a victory. Like I said, it will be the first time I have seen the... I'm going to try and say it one last time before the best of 5 series start. The Valkerya Esports. If I'm saying it wrong, I do apologise. But it's Valkyrie to Guava. And Valkyrie, they need to beat today, because this is a very, very tough team to beat. Blackheart, game number 1, is about to get started between the two sides of the division. 15% packet loss. Hell nah. I don't know if it'll affect the spectating. We will find out. Hopefully it's not too bad for anybody else in the game. If it is bad for the stream, I can potentially ask for an end. We have Cursed in red and Valkerya Esports in blue. Let's get to it. Game number 1, and the hot start on Blackheart is always there. 2 down immediately as Kawaki goes nuts, and he gets a 3rd as well. Beautiful job from him on the opening salvo with P1. And I tell you what, if that's for things to come, we're going to have a banger of a series. Here we go, the second onslaught, in we go. Again, apologies if we are lagging on the stream. Can't really do much about it. The players are all fine, so we're going to let it be. Seems to be spectatable enough from my end. If it's not, please let me know in the chat. What's Tulse doing? He looks like... How's he got a kill there? I'll never know. He's put down again by Marlon, who's at the double. Fantastic work from Marlon, who's now working with his side to ascertain the spawns for new, the P2 Money Hill, as it always is. And it'll be the job of Cursed to try and break on in. 3 in the feed. Will it be 4 clean? It might well be the bait and switch as Marlon gets himself another for 5 in a row. And my god. Tulse comes flying around the corner. He'll only be good for 1 though, as Evanino will trade it out. The backline thought about by Winder, who slides on in. He'll get 1 and then none. Marlon is alive and kicking. 7 and 3 already. Make it 8 and 9. Oh my god. What a start from the man in blue, and he makes a 10th kill as well. We're only at P2, guys. We're only at P2. Could be in for a bit of a masterclass here as he gets himself yet another kill. 5 in a row, twice in a row. Marlon really making a difference here at the start of game number 1. Where's your head at, RJZ? Where's your head at? Moving on through for the spawns of new. One and traded Kawaki, who's had a good start as well for the side in blue. The initial hold will be favoured by the team in red, the cursed Vendetta squadron. Wizx good for 2, he's 7 and 7. Winder in the back line's got that one covered as well. And a good hold to start off on P3 here, which is necessary to keep themselves in the game. Sliding on out, Wizx makes himself good for 3. Nice job. 3v3 for the hard point. Will he spot the man in the corner? No, he doesn't. He walks right past him. 2 men have walked right past him. Nobody spots Marlon lying down in the corner. Unbelievable. He's still alive. And now the spawns have flipped. I mean, there is one man in the back line. It will be Winder, but he's making no effect really here. Gets a bit of damage into Marlon, but the trades are going to come in before Marlon's passed down. He's not good for a second. No health regen there, and a decent amount of points, but it still could have been more for the cursed Vendetta side. Now they've got to try and deal with Jordy. Wow, nice shots. Tulse will get the immediate trade, but not before. Tulse doesn't quite get the 5th, maybe a little bit of an overheat. Will RJZ decide to chow? No, he doesn't. That will then allow Kawaki to get on up. He's then good for 3 in a row. He can't make the 4th. Tulse is there to back it up. But he's got too much to do for the rest of the play, and that will mean that Marlon and company are in. Wizx picks him off from the back line. He's 14 and 8 himself. Tulse gets another, and Wizx helps him out. And then another trade coming in from Evanino, which should see the Valkyrie side just teeter over the 100-point barrier. There it is indeed. And now the rotate in for new. Look at this. 3v1 in the back line. Everybody flooding it. I love to see it. Kawaki makes sure to get the next trade as well. And he's already thinking about the respawning members on the next team. Oh my god, that was insane. Marlon will be the man who gets the credit in the kill for the initial damage coming through. All the way of Kawaki there. There's 4 in the feed for the side in blue once again, who are starting to dominate just a touch. Have they got the read on the spawns? It seems that way. Can't pick Winder up. They do get another 3 for 2 though, and there you go, the 4th picked up as well. Respawning all again in the same place, and they know it. They've got everybody trapped in the back line here. Wizx will be the... How's he getting away with 2 there? That's insane. Beautiful work from Wizx, but it's not enough. He's doing everything on the map. His 2 teammates have only got 12 kills between them, and he's got 21. Winder and RJZ really slacking behind. Tulse is struggling maybe just a touch as well. But Wizx is flying for his side. How much more can he do? Winder, the next man in. He's now retaliated to a few discredited comments from Guava with 5 in a row. Can he keep it going? This is going to be a massive moment for his side. Can he get any more? No, he can't. Good bait and switch coming on in. And here come all the flurry of trades now. 6 and 17. I'm sure he's getting a few trades. He's getting quite a bit of damage in as RJZ. He gets a big kill on the outside there. Wizx from the front. He's 4 in a row now. Everybody getting little kill streaks here and there. But a massive P1 hill for the cursed Vendetta side, who were clawing back a huge deficit from the round 1 of rotations. Again, Winder stepping up to the mark after a very slow start. Is he now warmed up and alive and kicking, ready to go? P2 spawns now favour the side who sport red at the moment. In we go. How's Evanino won that? Fantastic work from him. The break's clean. 2 men Chal, and the work together with Jord is fantastically well done. George somehow gets another one. Oh my god. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Go on, George. Get them all. Kawaki helping him out as well. That nade might be a banger as well. George still on 3. Needs some help here in the back line. He has got it as well. Marlon's there with him, and that's why 2v1 is always favoured. The George helps Marlon out. Look at the teamwork on display from the 2 in P2. That is unbelievable work. That lead that was slowly being clawed back at by the Cursed Vendetta side has been completely disintegrated once again. 90 points the difference, and full control on Blackheart for the Valkyrie Esports side. Trade's coming out in the back. Wizex is now on 30 kills. He's doubling the rest of his team. Literally double. There's 31. Go on, Wizex. Have another one. Why not? Unfortunately, he can't get the job done, but he can't do any more on the map. Tulsa's flattened once again by Kawaki. And a decent hold here on P3, but now the spawns have flipped and all the respawning members of the Valkyrie Esports side have dived upon it, and it looks like it's too much from here. I'm going to be honest. This is game 1 looking all but over. Wizex is just trying to get as many kills as he can right now, and I don't blame him. Why not? Tulse, RJZ and Winder all having a bit of a troubled game here in game number 1. Tulse 15 and 25. We know he's a lot better than this. He will get the 16. Now he knows everybody's on the back line, but the missile hits him. Puts an end to that one. Tulse will get one from long range. It will be RJZ on the zone. He's dealt with by the duo. Again, Marlon pairing up with his teammates. It's Marlon Kawaki this time. Now Kawaki will be ready for the trade. No, he won't. Winder's in with a double, but then Evanino's ready for the trade. The teamwork from this side in game number 1 has been phenomenal. It's been a joy to watch as they've completely dismantled everyone but Wizex, let's be honest. The nade might land too. Kawaki's in. He will get one. Good trade from Tulse. He might be good for a second. Winder helps out in the back line. He's good for 2 as well now. You need to hold this full 40. I mean, there's only 6 points needed for the Valkyrie side, so you presume that they're going to close this out. It'd be a monumental fight back if it happened. Let's see if something special can be happening here in game number 1. Big moment there for RJZ. He now has to hold the line for himself. The great time, or nullified time if you will, is only going to hinder the Cursed Vendetta squadron. Tulse is in for 2 now. He might get a big third. He has to get it. Does indeed. Caught on the reload. Should have just reloaded the pistol and been done with it. Wizex might be about to get kill number 40. No, he can't. And that'll be game... Ooh, I thought that was game... Well, there you go. That'll be game number 1. Fantastically well played. Like I said, Marlon started off on absolute fire, but he was very well joined up with Kawaki, who, as you can see here in the best play, 36 and 28, 4,200 damage. It's exactly what you want out of your SMG. Evanino was always ready as well, but Kawaki definitely doing the business. Marlon as well. Unbelievable. 25 non-traded from Marlon there as well. Outstanding game number 1 for the Valkyrie Esports side, who dominated from the off. Now, I will say I had packet loss all the way through that. I don't know if anyone... I mean, surely if they did, we'd have had a restart, so I'm presuming everybody else in the lobby was fine. I don't know if anyone was struggling or not. I'm not trying to make excuses for anyone, but as we all saw, the packet loss on my screen was outrageous. Nonetheless, like I said, the work from Marlon. And it's the teamwork as well. Don't get me wrong, he started off with 2 5 streaks that was incredible to watch, but all the way through the map, he was always there, ready to help out one of his teammates. You saw him pairing up with each individual on the rest of his team throughout the map, and it was lovely to see. The teamwork really was special, so if they can keep that up, the Cursed Vendetta side are going to be in for a very, very tough evening against this team. Blackheart is a very, very difficult map, from my personal experience. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm nowhere near the level of the 8 players in this lobby. I'm not, admittedly so, but I've found that Blackheart is very, very difficult to play on sometimes. The other maps you can sort of fight for a comeback, but if you end up down bad on Blackheart in terms of points at the top of the board on Hardpoint, it's a really difficult map to come back on because it's so small. The gunfights are just constant. So, game number 2 is on the horizon. We have a raid, search and destroy coming on up. The sniper rifle gameplay will obviously be at the forefront of Guava's mind. I love it. I'm sorry, ladies and gents, if I see someone with a sniper, I'm watching them. See what they can do. I mean, they always seem to have some sort of an effect on the map. We saw it in the series earlier, and I'm sure we'll see it again in this one. Yeah, Richie, you're not wrong, sir. It is a very scrappy map, and yeah. So, we'll see if a response can be mounted by WizX and company in game number 2, and I've got to give a shout out to WizX because he was the only one on his team making I mean, Winder had a couple of moments where he was starting to get to the feel of it, but a very slow start hindered him. And he was definitely picking the pace up at the end of the game, but it was too little too late. Can they start off quick and sharp here in game number 2? Let's find out. Will a response happen, or will it be match point for the Valkerya Esports side? Let's get to it. Raid, search and destroy. Come on. Again, I've got packet loss. Maybe my internet's just having one of those nights where it's dealing with an aneurysm. I do apologise for anyone if the stream is lagging. There's not a massive amount I can do about it, but here we go. Game number 2 is underway. And it'll be a 4-man insta-rush towards the A-bomb site. Will any nades come out towards the car? It seems not. There's somebody with a sniper rifle. It's that man Kawaki who was ever so present in game number 1. Bomb down already. I like this. Absolute speed. Oh, nearly from Marlon. He decides to back down. He just about gets away. Now he can try and play the bait and switch with Jord and Evanino, who are both traded out as well. 2 for 2 in the feed. The next one coming in from Evanino. Fantastic work. Last man standing. Never mind. Never mind. I'm sure that WizX is having some things whispered in his ear by Kawaki right now. Who does him dirty in round number 1. My oh my. I've got to give it to the Valkyrie side. They immediately made a plan to rush the A-bomb site. They got the bomb down as soon as they realised there was no one to stop them. And from there on out, played the trade game. Evanino got 2 big ones, and Kawaki closed out the round with a hostage situation. Winder's good for 2 here at the start of the round. Sorry, I was just taking a drink. Throat's as dry as anything after the second cast of the evening now. And a 2v3 scenario for the Valkyrie side to try and contend with. Never mind, Kawaki's made it a 2v2, and he's looking deadly with the sniper rifle in his hands, I've got to be honest. Oh, that was close. Winder, you're playing with fire here, my mate. Look who's coming in. Jord goes upstairs and he knows where the last man's located. He doesn't even need to get it. Kawaki and Jord team up and nobody can get any trades. Kawaki looks unbelievable, man. A beautiful play from Jord to go upstairs while Kawaki having had him covered. And a 3v2 flipped on its head by the duo of the Valkyrie side. Unreal. These guys are on fire today, and this man, remember, guys, as well, that it's 2 lives for a sniper rifle. Kawaki hasn't died, so now he's on his 3rd round with the sniper, and he's not died yet. Everybody now decided to rush straight through the midfield. Here we go. Jord, is he ready to get that gunfight won? He's paired up again here with Evaninho this time. Winder will get one. But there you go, the duo comes on through, and then Marlon gets a 2nd as well. Is he good for a 3rd? Oh my god, that was close. Tulse is ready to help his teammate out this time. This time, the teamwork. And Tulse gets another. That's a big moment from the man. Makes it a 2v1 scenario that is a must-win for the Cursed Vendetta side. And I tell you what, Jord's just absolutely torn RJZ's head off. Tulse is the last man standing. He's been spotted out now as well by Jord. And he decides to play his life and back down. He's unfortunately misread the location of Jord and now is at 6s and 7s as to wondering where he is. Jord's going in. He's got the bomb away from Tulse. Will Tulse now notice the bomb's gone? Yes, he has. He's got to realise that it's going over to the A bomb site. Jord's there, you can take him out! Oh my god, he's missed and he's run out of bullets and Jord's going to get the bomb down for free. That's a big mishap from Tulse in round number 3. He had the guy dead to rights. And now, he has to make sure he gets this kill. He gets the job done eventually, but Tulse is good for 3 in the round. He basically wins the round single-handedly, not without a bit of a scare at the end there, but he got the job done. That is the main focal point. 2-1. Just before the scoreline starts to get a little bit away with itself at the top of the screen, Tulse comes in just about clutch. A big round here in round number 4. Can the Valkyrie side re-extend their 2-win cushion? Again, Kawaki has the sniper rifle. Oh, there you go, Wizhex. Popped. Spotted in the window, dealt with. Beautiful work on the response by RJZ, but he can't get anything else done for the round. And it will be a re-extension of that 2-win cushion. Just making sure to put a full mag. As we all know, the walls of Call of Duty are made out of paper mache, so you can shoot through pretty much anything with anything. It doesn't really matter. I'm sure if you fired an RPG at a wall, it'd go through somehow. But yeah, that's the name of the game, and Jord gets it done. He's now on 3 in a row. He gets 3 in the round after Tulse gets 3 of his own. The stun check comes in, the nades are landing, but nobody picks up the kill. The swim-in route from Wizhex, who's 0-4. He's having a bit of a rough time. He will get his first kill of the game with the Michael Phelps route, which I do love to see, but the response is immediate from Marlon. He will be traded out. Down to a 2v2 we go. Bit of damage in from Kawaki, who's going to be picked off by Tulse in the back line. Fantastic job by Tulse there. And the last man standing will be Jord, who's still got that 3-kill streak to his name. If he can get the bomb down, surely we know the bomb is here. Will Jord opt to rotate all the way around? He's now got both guns to play with as well. I do like that pickup from him. He's got a chance here. He's got a massive chance here now. Here we go. Tulse is in, and he slams him. A huge win to extend the lead in Game 2 even further. Jord goes massive. Wow, oh wow. Big nade over the top. Will that land? Offense for the cursed side, who are in desperate need of a round in the bag here. The opening salvo comes from Tulsa. He's immediately traded again. The teamwork on display from the blue side this time. The Valkyrie team really seeming to work together in tandem very, very well. They respond to each other almost automatically. Evanino gets another 2, and I've missed it. The last man standing will be RJZ, who's got a foothold in the top. Oh, the timing. The timing! And this is now looking like a real ass whooping. I'm going to be honest. Cursed. Really, really struggling now. 5-1. I don't know how Ebenino managed to get that double there. I might have to personally apologise him for not being on his POV. I didn't think he'd challenge. I thought he was waiting for Jord to get in through the mid steps area and potentially help him pick them off one by one, but my oh my. Nash is here as well. Welcome, welcome, welcome. And we are currently witnessing a bit of a masterclass from Jord here in game number 2. He's 6 in a row. He's closing in on the Hellstorm missile. He might not even need to get there. There's a big 2 in the feed for the cursed side when they need it most, but well, there's another one. That should solidify the round. But who knows? It's Jord who's left, and there's number 1. He's taken no damage as well. He's expecting another chow, and rightly so. He's 7 in a row now, and if Jord wins this, the 2v1 that he's, well, it was a 3v1. Oh well. What do you say? What do you say if he wins this? He's been unstoppable so far. He's literally only died. He's died twice, man. And here he goes. He's found his way through the backline. Spotted him out. Yes, they have. RJZ gets the job done and gets a much needed round on the board. Sorry. It would be incredible if Cursed can pull this one back after seeing game number 1 so dominating fashion. Game number 2 has been dominated as well, and you feel like it's a bit of a landslide at the moment. The nades are good though. Unbelievable, the timing all wrong with the trophy system down. There's 2 in the feed. RJZ will get 1. But he's now all on his own. And oh no, he's not on his own. Tullis is somehow still alive. There's the trade. And there we go. Game over. Convincing once again. 6-2 this time. Trophy system timed all wrong. The nades landed, did all the damage in the final round. Tulsa's the only man over 1,000 damage on his side. RJZ really tried to help out as well, but that was domination from beginning to end, as was game number 1. Valkyrie make themselves 2 after 2, and unless something really, really big happens in game number 3, yeah. WizX was incredible for his side in game number 1, but really couldn't do much in game number 2. It was shut down ever so well. The teamwork really coming to fruition for the Valkyrie Esports side. And you've got to give them the credit where it's due. They're always helping each other out. you can see that they've got their communications absolutely bang on the money. And right now it's paying its dividends. 2-0, absolutely cruising, and should be good for a victory here in this best of 5 series. Never say never, but this is one of the most convincing couple of games I've seen in a long while. We had a series earlier that nearly had a reverse sweep, a very, very close one, but all the games were relatively close and not dominated like this one has been. So I really don't see it right now. What do we think, ladies and gents? Do we think that a reverse sweep is viable? Or do we think that it is already over? I tell you what, if they did it from here, it would be astronomical. Always possible. And it all starts on Den Overload in game number 3. I have also just been told that I've got the league logo wrong. I do apologise. I have just come out of a game before this, and I had about 10 minutes to set the stream up. So I do apologise to the ECL. I've got to put their logo up. I have got it here somewhere. Just bear with me. But I do apologise. I didn't get a very long time to set this game up. I only got the maps 2 minutes before I went live. So we'll get rid of that one for the rest of the stream. But hey ho, mistakes are made. We got the second game in, and game number 3 will be starting in just a moment's time. So again, apologies to everybody for not having it quite set up correctly, but these things happen when you are made to rush. So we are just waiting on one more player to join the lobby, and then game 3 will get started, and unless there is a real turn of events, this game may be over. I'm going to use this brief moment whilst we're waiting to go and grab myself a drink, and I will just jump us onto the map, the game screen, in case it does start just before I get back. I'll be back in a moment, guys. Thank you. Right, I'm back. I don't know what the delay is, guys, but I'm sure we'll get started any minute now. Should be all good to go. Right, here we go, ladies and gents. Sorry about the little delay between games 2 and 3, but we're all ready for an overload to begin. And here we go. So we'll see which side of the screens the teams decide to line up on, and then go from there. Here we go. We're going to start off with the Danger Man Kawaki. He's been ever so present in both games. I mean, the whole team have been fantastic. Winder will be the man to open us up. We have got a scoreboard issue on the side of Cursed, who are now sporting the colour of blue, and already they're trying to move on through. And if they can get an early goal here, who knows what might happen, and they're going to get cut down right at the last second. Yes, they are. Unbelievable. Right at the start with a big, big chance to go one to the good, and can't quite get the job done. Now with the Valkyrie side, and Evanino, who's unbelievably, he's gone 4 in a row at the start of the game. He might be good for another here. The bomb carrier will be dropped. Evanino jumps up off the wall by accident, but it's managed to get him the health regen to get kill number 5. We're not going anywhere. How many can he get? Everybody for Curse trying to play defense. Wizex will pick up a big double. Oh, sorry, it's Tulse with the big double. He's now 5 and 3, so you are going to have to understand that with the scoreboard issue, it sort of puts the kill feed out of whack as well. So any blank kills in the kill feed will be Wizex, and anytime it says Wizex in the kill feed, it will be Tulse. Oh, Tulse, mate. Tulse, mate. Live on camera, I'm very sorry, that was terrible. Jordan moved on through to try and stop Wizex moving through the back line. Doesn't matter, Marlon's got it done with the pistol in his hand. Oh, he nearly took RJZ's head off there as well. He will be traded out eventually by Wizex. And Evanino's moving over through the P3 area, and now the reinforcements are on the way. The line of blue men, and it doesn't matter, he's through the window, he's cut down in the final hurdle. Very close moments for either side, and surely now it's 1-0. Yeah, it is. Jord, the final man to get it over the line with 4 in a row. And there you go. First goal coming through. Will there be an immediate response, though? This is always a worry on Overload. There's one more kill here from Tulse. There you go. It's an immediate response. Everybody lying in wait at the other side of the pitch, and, well, that's what happens if you aren't ready and waiting to defend your side of the map. And it could get all sorts of rough here if Tulse has found his flow state. He's now on 3 in a row. He can't get the next. Evanino's good, but moving on through all the team in blue, and here we go. Can they get the overload to go over the line? RJZ, the last man there, will be good for one. Can he get the second? There's 3 men to deal with. Somehow, nobody's picked him off. Finally, there we go. Get the job done. In through the back line, it's Tulse again, causing more and more issues. Overload's carnage, innit, guys? Absolute carnage. Wizx will finally pick up the bomb, and there we go, 2-1. The opening goal coming through has been responded to very, very well by the cursed side. I'll tell you what, there is an immediate opportunity to go ahead and get yourself a new one. The slight stall will allow Tulse to pick up one. He can't get a second. That'll be down to Wizx, who can't do it. Surely that's the bomb moved on through. Never mind. Picked off from P3. Everyone will respawn. You might have to get yet another wave of kills here. You go into Kawaki's on 4 in a row. He's somehow still alive. He's getting away with his life. The regen might come in time. He gets the job done. He's got another one and another. Kawaki 7 to the good now. And surely that's 2-2. Yes, it is. Absolute domination to get the overload in there. Again, there is a chance that an immediate pickup here from Wizx might see his way straight through and back in the lead. This is unbelievable. Every time Valkyrie get an overload over the line, they aren't ready to go and defend the next point. It's insane. They're just giving it away for free. Here we go again on board with Jord, but... Oh, the punch. He absolutely slaps Wizx. Slaps the shit out of him. I mean, I don't ever swear on the channel, like, ladies and gents. Welcome to a first, and he gets Tulse. He's now on 6 in a row while holding the bomb. I don't know. Oh! Somebody's got to put him down. Surely out. I thought he got another one at the end there. I mean, they don't get the overload over the line, and at half-time, the score will be 3-2. Absolute carnage once again. But Kawaki goes mad, Jord goes mad. It's like at any given moment one of the Valkyrie team can just go nuclear and really dominate the map for their team. Look at this workout with Kawaki and the best play as well. Outrageous. But the score line still favours Cursed somehow. And it's all because as soon as the Valkyrie side score a point, that they don't get back and defend. It's baffling. Maybe we've not fully figured out overload just yet, but the carnage will ensue here for 5 more minutes. Let's go. Opening kill coming in from Wizx. He's now going to look towards the P3 area. He's going long with it. Tulse has arrived as backup. Winder's good for 1. RJZ will get another. But the complete stalemate in the kills department will stop any sort of forward motion with the bomb in hand. Backup needing to arrive, and there's a full 4-man defensive posture up. Almost ends up being a mini game of search and destroy as Tulse again moves on through. Wizx will be in the back line. Winder's waiting for backup once again, and here we go. Now to the other side of the map with the team in red this time. You are the team that need to score a point. And with 2 down like that, they're just going to get it for free. It can be quite simple sometimes. Never mind, RJZ manages to respond to the B site push, and he might be good for 3 here. He's got 2. The bomb's just been picked up and left. Jord will be the one to put it over the line, and now we're all tied up. Massive pressure coming through from the Valkyrie team. Quacky 20 and 11 here, but he does get put down this time out by Wizx. Bomb picked up by RJZ. He's got to go nuclear with the pistol, nearly gets the job done. Wizex will be then moving on in. He opts to do it. Gets one. He's got to go criminally. There you go. He's not going to do it. Kawaki, ever so strong for his side. Really putting in performance after performance here. I mean, if you hit players hit like that, then my God. He's going to get a hell free throw. I'll tell you what, Wizex is nearly good for 2, but can't get the job done. Kawaki does push on up. 3 down in the feed. Kawaki's now ready to kill all the respawning members. He gets another one. And another Kawaki. Oh my God. This might be the moment that gets his side in the lead. There you go. 2 in the feed. Evanidio's going to be able to run it over the line. 4-3. Valkyrie now looking good to see out this game if they can get back and defend. Can they defend now? Look at how slow they are. Jordan's in with the health storm to try and stop it, but it might not be quick enough. They're just going to try and run it over the line. Kawaki gets another big 2-piece in the feed. And somehow, without Kawaki's work there, they wouldn't have had anything. A team kill comes on through, and a goal doesn't happen at the other side. I tell you what, that was carnage, but Kawaki 28 and 14. A minute 50 still to play. There's plenty of time here. There's no defense on this left side. Jord has managed to catch around through the back line. Tulsa's good for 2 and then trade it out. And again, Kawaki is standing and he's picked off beautifully by RJZ there. Not an easy gunfight to win that one. Pressure can still be applied now. Through this P3 area. The B capture zone, if you will. Jord's good for 2 in the feed. He might get another one, can't quite do it. Again, it's that man who gets another 2-piece to calm it down. Lines him up, knocks him down. Won't get the next, doesn't need to. Surely to God, Marlon. We know he's ready for a trade. See, the score at the minute in the series is 2-0. As Marlon picks up another 2-piece, that's 3 in the feed. Will the bomb now be moved once again, or are they just going to try and defend out this 1-point lead from here? Marlon gets yet another one. There's 4 in the feed for him now. Through the midfield comes Evanino. Marlon picks up another one. He's helped out. Evanino, like I just said, is ready and waiting. Jord will be the next man up. He picks up the next one. Can't be ready at the double, but the bomb has to be picked up. It will be by Winder. Now we've got about 40 seconds to try and play through the back line. Winder will get one. He sneaks away. The time extension is going to come in, but there's only Wizex here to help him out. And the full 4-man roster of the Valkyrie Esports team are ready and waiting. And already there's one down. There goes another. And a third. Kawaki again with another double. 3-0. And it was the closest game of them all, but you still feel like it was largely dominated in the kills department by the Valkyrie side. And fair play to them. They've come here today. And they've absolutely shown what they are made of. A fantastic 3-0 victory. And it has to be Kawaki with the MVP performance. He's 34 and 18. Nearly 4,000 damage again. 29 non-traded, man. The guy is doing it all. Insane performance from him. And an insane performance from the whole team of the Valkyrie Esports squad. Who can leave here very, very happy. All over. Just like that. 3 in a row. Hey, Kawaki's in the chat as well. Welcome, welcome, welcome. You have impressed today, my friend. Very, very good performances in all 3 games. The sniper rifle gameplay in game 2 was fantastic. Games 1 and game 3, you were just absolutely outslaying the rest of the lobby. So a fantastic performance from yourself. A much-deserved victory. And GG's to everybody who played. George here as well. Welcome. Guys, if you haven't followed me, please do. There'll be plenty more casting and all that great stuff on this channel. I am going to call it a night now. We've had two big games, one after the other, and I'll catch you all very, very soon.